Hello everyone, it's Deb Floros, guest designer for Beadaholique. I've got some beautiful coated check glass pearls. They are incredibly beautiful. I chose the gold, the storm, and the olive glass pearls, and I love the colors. They are so beautiful together. We're going to do like a color blocking design, and we're going to use these beautiful prestige crystal teardrop pendants. They're 15 millimeter. I've got 5 of them. I'm going to use them for my focal section. They look so beautiful with these pearls. So we've got some pearls, some crystals, and we're going to use the snow-lined crystal Ico Toho beads. They're size 11. And they're going to act as spacers throughout the design, a continuity for the piece. I've got some 19 strand bead-along beading wire, and I'm just going to put all of these beauties together for a great necklace. I'm going to get out my beading mat and I'm going to cut my strands. That's always an exciting moment, to cut the strands and get everything ready to make a beautiful design. And I'm putting all of my beads in piles, and then I'm putting my seed beads in a little tray so they don't go everywhere, even though they always do go everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to work from the package, and I'm going to string on 3 of those seed beads to start my design. Then I'm going to choose a color of pearl, and I'm going to do 3 pearls of each color. And I'm going to use 2 seed beads in between each pearl. And that's going to be the pattern throughout the necklace. I'm starting with the darkest one, the storm color, and then I'm going for the beautiful gold pearls. Oh, they're so shiny and beautiful. They feel really nice too. Then I'm going to pull in the olive. And again, I'm just adding 2 seed beads in between each pearl. And that goes on throughout all of the pearl section. I'm going to have 2 sections of the storm, 2 sections of the gold, and 2 sections of the olive before I get to the focal section. And I like to end on a color that's different from the color that I'm going to start on the other side of my focal section with. So it adds that sort of cool patterned pretty pearls. But you can do any patterning that you'd like, and you may even want to do 1 pearl. And then 2 seed beads, etc. Now, I'm adding 4 seed beads after my last section of pearls, then 1 of the crystals, then 4 seed beads in between each one of those teardrops, and then 4 seed beads on the other side. That's going to make that focal section stand out. And then I'm starting with a different color in the same pattern of color that we're using, and just starting on the other side with the 3 pearls with the seed beads in between. And I like to kind of double check as I get to this stage that I haven't missed a bead or that my pattern is accurate. So I kind of match up everything and do a double check of all of the beads I'm adding. And I'm doing 2 storm, 2 gold, and 2 olive on the other side. They're just in a slightly different pattern as the other side, which is what I intended. Now, this is a fairly short necklace, but you could add additional patterns of those pearls for a longer piece. Now I'm using a bead stopper at one end, and then I'm cutting my wire from the spool and putting a bead stopper at the other end. I'm using a very simple silver toggle, a couple of size 2 crimps, and I'm using about 1.25 inches of French wire. And I use that to cover up my wire at the ends. And I'm cutting it in half with my cutters. Then I'm going to add my crimp, my half piece of French wire, and then half of my toggle onto the first side, and then I'm going to crimp. And you just want to make sure that you don't crimp your seed beads and crack them, or crimp your French wire. You want to leave a little bit of play with your loop so that your toggle can move. You don't want to choke that down. So I'm crimping very carefully on one side, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. The crimp, the French wire, the other half of the toggle, and being very, very careful not to crack my seed beads or crimp that French wire. So keep that French wire out of your crimp as you're getting the setup to your crimping done. So I'm pulling my wire and I'm making sure there's no slack in my necklace and making sure I don't crimp it in a straight line. And I love how this came out. This is such a nice, colorful piece, really beautiful focal section. And I really, really, really can't wait to wear it. You can find everything to make this beautiful necklace at beadaholique.com. Thank you so much for watching.